not sin to fail in business. There are many people who fail in business. There are many people who start their business and fail. Failure is not a sin. First, understand that. For a successful startuppreneur, for a person who really want to be successful in this startup, it is very important to take failure as a lesson and move forward. Those who have not read my article today, which was written in Future Kerala, I spoke about that specifically because that is one big problem that many startuppreneurs or startups or entrepreneurs face. When they start business, what happens is they come to a point where sometimes it may not be possible for them to move forward. But what happens is they think, what will happen to my family? What will happen if my family asks why your business failed? What will happen if my relatives ask? What will happen if my neighbors ask? So they are not ready to accept failure for the society. They think what the society will think. Only because of that, there are many companies, there are many startups who keeps running even though they are bleeding heavily, who keeps running, and finally they reach a point where they can't succeed, they can't survive, and they have to close down with their heads down completely because they have no money left. Don't be like that. You know, after a couple of months, 3 months time or 6 months time, if you realize that your business is not going in the right direction, if you realize that the thing is not happening the way you want, it is always better to close down and move for the next one. So here I am talking about closing down. Okay, if you are thinking of closing, nobody wants to close down purposefully. But if you take any successful entrepreneurs, if you take any successful startuppreneurs, they would have miserably failed in 4 or 5 or 6 or even 12 or 13 startups before, and they would have come up with a success formula after that. How did they do it? The moment they realize that it is not going to be successful, they simply don't bother about it. They just close it down and move forward. They go for the other one. Or they take a break. After taking a break, they come back with a fresh lot of mind and go for the other one. So in this scenario, what is it that you are supposed to do? First of all, take care of your existing employees. One of the main reasons why not many people are coming for these new startups to join is because they are afraid. When the startup is getting close, they may not get salary. They may be in a big trap. They may be on the roads. So one of the biggest things that you have to do is please take care of your employees and tell them decently that at a particular point of time, I have to close down, start looking for a job. Don't just throw them into the roads, just like that. And the second one, the most important one, is your customers. The customers for a startup is the most important one. They are coming to you because they have faith in you, because they have not seen you before. Still they are coming to you because they have faith in you. They are coming, they are giving orders to you, and once you are failing, that is not their mistake. So once you are failing, it is your responsibility to ensure that they don't have any kind of problems because of your failure or because you are closing down. So the important thing is that at least find another supplier for them and let them merge and let them have a discussion before you close down. And you can, with the consent of the existing customer, talk to the other supplier and just let them meet and ensure that there is a proper transformation. Once this is happening, the customer will not be unhappy. He will be always keeping you in his mind. He will say, thank you friend, okay, even though you are closing down, you helped me to ensure that my line is running smoothly. Even if you are starting your business after a couple of months, after a breakup, if you are going for another business, definitely he will welcome you. The customer will welcome you because he knows that you are not going to leave him alone. You are not going to just throw him out. So these two things are very, very important for a startup. And the third one is, once you are decided to close it, once you are decided to stop, say stop, take a break and think about a new idea, or take a break. If necessary, go for a job, temporary job, because if that can give you a fresh point of life, go for job. And also you can just come back with the vigor. You can get an idea of what is happening around the world and come back with the vigor and go for the next startup. Nobody is going to stop it, friends. So these 3 points, always keep it in mind. First of all, get rid of your ego, and when at the right point of time, if it is to close down and think it over and go for the next one. That is all I have to tell for all the startups, because as a person who is working with the startups, I have seen many failures and many successes also. So I know the mindset of the startups. So be clear on your ideas, and don't worry about what the society is going to say. Don't worry about what your friends are going to say. Don't worry about what your friends or family is going to ask you. Just don't bother about all those things, and proceed. Close, take a break, and go for the next one. That is all I have to say. Thank you.